Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. So this is a video where I'm going to share another process of putting this journal together. I did get several comments that suggested you guys wanted me to take you along this journey in as well. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have sewn in the signature just because it's just a one signature trashy journal, turning trash into treasure. So, you know, it's self-explanatory. You just, you do the pamphlet stitch. And so and I think most of you have probably done this many, many times. So I didn't do this part on camera. It's my least favorite part to do on camera, sewing in signatures. So anyway, so I'll show you how it sort of looks for now, and then we will decorate a couple pages. I'm not finished. I just threw on some vintage lace and whatnot. And here are the pages. Just like that. Here's the middle of the signature. This page flips out. I did put this on. This is a vintage piece I've had laying around in my stash. I just loved it. I thought this would be the perfect journal for it because it's so grungy-ish. Not grungy, just, you know, just very, very vintagey, old, you know, just gives me that vibe where this looked good. So I just tied some cheesecloth along the side of it. It flips out like that. So yeah, you've seen the pages. I just happened to sew them in. So I just punched 3 holes and I added some reinforcement things. I'm probably going to, I wanted this to be a fiberish, like a very fiber-ish type of journal, just using organic stuff. Very earthy. Okay, so here is my plan. I'm not 100% sure what I'll use for the focal point, but I wanted to just start gathering. I started pulling from, you know, bits and pieces. So we've got a piece of cheesecloth here like that. My plan is to do this. We'll see. I'll probably talk it out with you as I'm doing it here. And then I add a layer there. I've just got a bunch of things that I've using in my stash, like I said. So this here, I thought, no, we're going to put this here, I think, first. So then there's another piece of, I don't even know what you call this stuff. This roll, I have a huge roll of this. I think I found it at a thrift store. Yeah, both of these I have rolls of, like this. I'll show you. So if you get your hands on this type of stuff, they're fun to use in different projects. Just big rolls that I cut from. Okay, so just lay it like that, and then an extra layer there, and then an extra piece of cheesecloth. And my idea was to put this there like that. However, I also got playing around with some various little pieces of papers and whatnot, and because of course, you know, I want to use up, there's a whole pile of these I have from the box that I tore up from the Amazon package that this is now being made from. So I took a piece of the backing and I added this old postcard and I layered it with some of this. I don't know if you can see it because it's not the greatest time of day to film. And then I added a piece of lace behind it all, and a few pieces of just, you know, offcuts of, you know, I have all kinds of this type of stuff laying around that I try to use up. And so I did a little bundle there, and then I used a bulb pin, and I have a whole bunch of broken up necklaces and jewelry that I like to use for dangles. So I thought that was cute, and a little doily behind an old, this is I bought a bunch of these pictures from an antique store, and I thought it looked cute there, and added a little bit of a ribbon there. But so now I don't know which one to do for the front. I feel like I'm going to do this because that was my original. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. We're going to do this, I think. I added bits and pieces from the Edith Holden page I used in the journal. I used some of the offcuts to bring in some, you know, just, I don't know, like an outdoorsy type feel. So I think that's what we'll do. Decision has been made. So I'm going to now just plunk some glue down. And I'm using Fabrifix. I'm just going to sit down here to do this. Hopefully my glue will cooperate. Okay, so I just dab it here and there. I like to leave myself a bit of room to play with when I put pieces down. So we got this like that. And I'll just dab it a bit with my fingers. Then I will do the next layer. It's easier to put the glue down on the cheesecloth because the next layer is kind of this thing here. So it's too hard to glue this on the actual surface. So now I lay this down. Getting a bit of glue on my hands, but that's okay. And I think I will do this piece now. Or will I do this? Let me see. Yeah, I like that. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to glue this piece down. This is an offcut of one of the signature pages I used in here. All right. There we go. And now I will put the green mesh, I guess you would call it. Here we go. Down it goes. Committed. And I guess now I could do another layer, but is that even necessary? No. No. How about, what would it look like with this peeking out here? Or maybe this edge, like that, and do it this way. Maybe I want it peeking out down here. See, just adds another little layer effect. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. Again, you can see pieces of the black tape from an Amazon box. This box really is getting a lot of mileage, I'll tell you. Put it about there. But I first have to put this last piece of cheesecloth down. Which way do I want it? Maybe I'll put this more rounded part up here. My hands are gluey, so it's sticking to me. How does that look? Oh, it needs to come over here. Okay, good to go. I'm okay with that. Once I have put all the layers down, I'll glue it a little better than this. Maybe bring it down a bit. And voila. Actually, we'll bring it down a bit more. Like this. Yeah, I think I like this. It's actually good exercise. A good exercise for me to do, because now I want this to open, so I have to take, let me think now. I do want to be able to use this. So if I do that, yep, it's okay if I glue this down here. Okay, so this is a good exercise for me to do in terms of this style of a journal, because I'm usually, you know, not so carefree per se when I'm making my journals. They're more involved and using my paper cutter more, but this is really fun. Okay, let's get this down here. So basically I glued the back of this twine to the back of, no, the twine to the back of this pocket pouch. And then I can still open it because all I have to do is undo it. I'll fix that after. But this is what the front is going to look like. I kind of like it. It still gives me a bit of wiggle room if I want to make any adjustments. And I can, you know, play with these little pieces. In fact, I will do that right now. Just kind of gives it, adds some effect to how you lay your fibers and your fabrics in there, this and your that. A little bit up here maybe, give it a bit of a scrunch. Whoops, I'm in camera now here. Maybe do something like that just to add some character. Just some texture. And maybe a little bit right like that. Let me use my, whoopsie. Well, there's the front, you guys. So got that done. Okay, so let's open it up. Now, I'm sort of tossing up the idea. Okay, let's see what I got here. I do have all of my, you've seen these. These are my altered envelopes. I wanted to also add into this journal because, you know, just I think that they'll go really well. I was going to put them into another vintage journal that I've begun, but I think I will put these in here. I'll find pages for them. But I was tossing up the idea. I have this little paper bag, mini paper bags. I'm not even sure where I got these from. I cannot, probably a Happy Mail package. But I thought I would glue this old card down I found in my stash. It was from, I did my first journal swap I did with another creator, Kathy Zorn. Inside the journal she had given me, this was on the inside of the cover. So this from the Library of Colleen, author is Kathy Zorn, and it was a gentleman's journal. So I think I'm going to glue it here. And then I can use this, I can stick a tag or something in there, and I'll put it here. And that's what you'll see that's what I'll see when I open my journal. Okay, let's do that. So let's get this sewn on, glued together. Okay, down it goes. And I thought I have used a piece of this throughout somewhere, and so I'm using the other half of the doily. I'm going to put it like that just for some texture. And then I will, I think, put it like maybe like that. This little. Yeah, let's do this. What don't I want to glue here? Okay, I put my thumb. I like to put my thumb where I'm not going to add glue. Otherwise, I forget and I glue it all. Okay. Okay, let's put it on the inside of the cover, just like so. And then again, like I said, I can tuck something inside the top of that. And that's a pretty piece of lace there. I'm really trying to just use up, you know, not use too many printables and whatnot, just taking from my stash and just adding it to the journal here. Okay, so we open it up. There's going to be a tag, and I can add something there yet, but not sure. So for today, I won't bother. This I'm leaving loose. It's all in here securely, but this I'm leaving loose because I want to add more texture to it. Okay, let's then I'll move this aside. I've just sort of grabbed a few things to see what we could come up with. Thought maybe, again, I'm using up the packaging. That's the whole journal is going to be used up packaging. So I want to glue this like that. Leave the, you know, the trashy side or the edges, you know, very tattered and stuff. In keeping with the theme. So add some glue like that and just glue it down like so. And because it's gonna, I'm gonna glue it, I thought I'd glue this part down to the page and then it will be a flip up. But that means then it's going to be, there will be a writing spot here. So let's glue this piece down. And I'm gonna leave the edge here like so. I'm gonna leave it attached. But I wanted to fit it like so, and then I want to glue this piece down because I like that look too. And this piece also gets glued down to the paper. I think what I'm going to need to do is separate it like that. Otherwise, I could tell, I could feel the pull with the flap. It wasn't going to open nicely, so I wanted to, now I have to separate that, and I'll finish gluing this little edge down. Okay, that's better. So that when I put it on the page and it opens up without the tug. Just because I'm doing this quickly and I didn't, I wasn't too precise on how I laid the page down. So, oh yeah, I also want to put this here. Like that. And then I'll put a word prompt on the front. I didn't glue this little spot because it's going to hang over. Okay. So that's cute. Just, you know, again, everything has to have a spot for writing, right? At least that's how I like to do things. So that's why I always add pieces of paper. So let's open this up and find a spot for it. Oh, I like that. Yes, I like it. I like this spot right here. I like the darker coffee dyed stain there like that. Love that. And then I'll glue just the flap down and it opens up and it's a journaling spot. So let's do that. Let's glue it down. My body's feeling it. I decided to get into a routine of regular, what do you call them? Tension bands or, oh my goodness, it's escaped me. For exercising, using stretch bands and things like that. So I found a really awesome gal on YouTube who took me through a 50-minute total body workout. Oh my Lanta, it was a good workout. but I'm going to feel it tomorrow. I may not be in the craft room. I just need to get more in routine. Okay, so that's like that. That looks kind of cute, I think. And again, I'll add, let's add a word then. Let's do this together. Where did I put my words? Okay. Let's find a word in here. Or something. What's this? What's a name? Could do that. I like that. Or a label like this. No, let's do this. I like that. Okay. Looks cute, I think. Okay. Now the next idea, I think, I'm not sure, but I keep standing and sitting because I want to make sure I make it into frame. First of all, can I show you this closer? Is this not the most adorable thing? And all I did is I just pulled. I started pulling things around my desk and layered and adding little, you know, pieces of, but I think that turned out pretty cute. And it is on the back of, so this could be a journal topper as well. It could go inside the back cover or a front cover inside the front cover. It is a little bit thicker, but I think I might use it on a page anyway. So, yeah. So then I have another photo here. This is a printable, but, and here's a piece of the packaging. I like the ratted part here, so I think my idea, I guess, was to, let's see, glue this down. I'm not even sure what I was going to do here, so. Oh, I know. I'm going to layer it like that. But what was I going to do with this? Maybe I was just going to do that. Yeah, okay. Let me think. Okay, I remember what I was going to do. Okay, let's glue this down first. I'm going to glue the page here so that it ensures. I don't want to go too far over there. So this will be the writing spot. And I think what I was going to do was have it be a flip. So it gives me two writing spots, here and here. Yep, okay. Let's do that. So now this is how I make my hinge. I just get a piece of paper the length of the image that I'm going to glue or use as the hinge. And you cut a piece of paper with a little bit of width to it, depending on how wide you want it. But that's how you fold it like this, and then you make sure that the way you want it opened. So I'm going to turn it this way, which means the hinge has to be like this. So I'm going to glue that right now. And hope I'm doing this correctly, because sometimes I get mixed up. And then I put the glue on the wrong side. But I do believe we did it right. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to cover that, which I still can. I just won't right now. And you don't have to. In fact, for the purposes of this type of a journal, I just may not. Keep it organic. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down like so. Now I want to add this. Now I could either do it so that it's like it's the flip, or I could do it like this as part of the layer of the picture. I'm not feeling that, so I think I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm not covering her face, just part of her, a part of her, oh dear, a part of her outfit. But I do want to get it to the edge if I can. Okay. Now, it's not overly gussied up or anything, but again, this is just, you know, another video that I'm doing. It's not going to be a finished journal day or anything like that. So I think we'll definitely come back in here at some point and add something else to this. However, let's find a page for it. Or, what was I going to do with this? Maybe I wasn't going to do anything with that right now. Maybe we'll leave this for now and we'll find a spot for these guys. Okay. So we've got our little inside pocket there. And I think what I'd like to do here, I took some, again, out of my little bits and pieces of different laces and stuff, and I glued this vintage piece on to this lace here, and I thought it would look kind of pretty like that, since it's, you know, it's a shorter page in width, and I can just add some width to it by doing that. I could scrunch it up, or I could do the whole length of the height of the page. What do I want to do? Well, let's see. When I close it, will I see it peeking out? I would like to, but I don't think it will make it. Well, I see the lace. I won't really, but you kind of will if you do that, so. Okay, let's do it. Let's just get her down. I'm not going to glue the entire height of it, because perhaps I'm going to, you know, do this a little bit. I'm going to sit down to do that. No, you know what? I'm going to do the whole length. Otherwise, because there's two little pieces glued onto each other, it's going to add too much bulk. And I don't want that. Oops, that was loud. Sorry, you guys. Okay, we got this attached. That's pretty. Okay. All right, let's get this gal into the journal. Where will we put her? Dun, 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 dun. The decisions, hey? Oh, I have an idea. What if here's the flap I wanted to use as a flap onto another piece of paper. So why don't we glue her down right there? And I'll open it like this, and then there'll be like a double flap. So let's glue her down here, at least the flap part. Where'd my glue go? I think that's gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna work. Okay. Okay, let's I backed some book page on to the flap, just so it wasn't all white. Okay, so let's see, make sure I did this okay. So you open it up, there's that flap and this flap. I like that. And then it's also a pocket, so I can add something inside the pocket. Options are endless. Okay, let's keep going. So I think in the last video of this process, I think I had already sewn in, no, this is the one I sewed in. Okay, so I had sewn in this little signature, but I wanted to do it also to this one. Okay, so I did. I grabbed just some, packing paper and some coffee dye and made a little signature like that, and I sewed it in. So, and this is the hidden journaling spot and the pocket. It's a seed packet. The reason I put it in backwards is because I like it. I like the sunflower or whatever it is, the price, sticking out of the window. And this is just a couple things I added into the back inside cover. Okay, so let's find a spot, or what will we do with this one? I'm not even sure just yet. Maybe it will go inside of the back cover. I could do this. I'm not sure. Maybe what we have to find a spot for is maybe this for now. This is the pocket on the side. Okay, let's find a page for this one. That would look pretty. Could go anywhere really. Or maybe this would look pretty there too. And then it will just open up, and it's journaling. And a little extra envelope journal. And it with the little tab peeking out. Oh, I like that too. And it does need to be on a bit of a heavier page because it's a heavier, not too heavy, but it is a heavier piece of ephemera. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to glue that right there. Okay, we're going to cover the back, I guess, but that's okay too. You don't always know what you're covering and what you're not, so I always like to cover mostly the whole ephemera piece. And then my options are either to glue it all down or not, and I think right now this is what we're doing. And I'm putting it closer to the edge of the page because I want the tab to be sticking out. A little pocket here too. Okay, so we got that one in. And maybe we'll do this one too today. Why not? Okay, we'll find a spot for this one. All right, let's go inside again. Oh, I'm liking this. I like the black here, and then I like the bits of, this is my oven rack. So I think the color looks good. I think we'll do this. We'll go to the bottom of the page this time, and you know what I'm going to do? We're going to do another flip out. So I'm going to grab some more Amazon packaging. Sorry, that's the dog next door, or two. So I wanted to open this way, which means just trying to measure the length here. Okay, so probably don't need it that wide actually. Let's make it a little less. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut along the folded part so that's going to be my flap. So I'm going to put this down here like that, and I'm going to make my flap the length of the journaling card or whatever it is. Okay, let's glue it down. It's kind of fun to have you guys along with me. I usually just, you know, put on different things, podcasts and whatnot, and craft away. I mean, this isn't the most exciting video, but I don't claim to be exciting. But I do claim to enjoy crafting, so I hope some of you are getting the odd idea, especially for you new journalers, and there's always new people. I was a new journaler at one point, and boy, oh boy, did I ever glean from so many people and early on. Oops, I'll take these tags out for now. Okay, so again, I want to get it to the edge. And there we have it, little tuck spot here. And the journaling cards here, little tags. Cute little tags. I believe this is a pocket too. Okay, so we got that in there. It's coming along just nicely. Should we try this one? Yeah, let's find a spot for this one too. Why not? And then we'll call it a day, because it's 44 minutes, and oh my goodness, guys. I wasn't thinking I'd be this long. But time flies when you're having fun. So, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to do... Now, I could do that, or I could put it on a magazine page, since this is a magazine here. Pieces of the collaging were from a magazine. Or I could do it here like this, peeking out of the page. Oh, I like that. But I don't want to do it on that side. Let's do it right here. I like how the colors flow. I'm making this too difficult. pretty too. Okay, we're going to put it right here. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And then this will be my last glue down here. Oh dear, I'm running out of glue. Okay, here we go. This just might end up being a giveaway, you guys. I don't know yet. I'm still in the process of getting my last giveaway boxed up and packaged out. Erica did get in touch with me. Her nephew lost his house, and the land that his house was on is completely washed away from the hurricane. It's just so devastating. I'm just going to put it on right in the middle of the page here. Yeah, so my heart really goes out to you. Erica, if you're listening, know we're thinking of you. Boy, oh boy. You've been going through a lot, and I know that you have family and friends that have lost their homes. And now there's another hurricane heading toward Florida. Boy. Okay, so there we go. So let's just go through each page quickly now. So we did this today, the front cover. We got a little bit of the inside down. This trim. This little side journaling tuck. Flip up. And a flip out. I love this. Just, oh, that's just lovely. I like it. And what else did we do? I had done that earlier. And just glued this one down now. Oops, get in there. Actually, I can leave it out like that. Why not? And we did this one. So the next video, we'll keep going at it, I think. We'll figure out what to do at the back too. But for now, that's what we've got for today. We've got these to work with yet, which I will definitely do. And a couple more tags. I want to gussy this one up yet. It's not finished. But for now, I'm going to tie it up with some muslin. I won't leave this on here, but for now we'll just tie it for now. Okay guys, thank you so much. If you're still here, you're just a gem. This turned out to be a lot longer video than I thought. So for now, I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you real soon. Bye for now.